What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Walls of CCLP4. We are on level 86, Iterative Process. That's a cool name. For a minute there, I was going to ask, does this use the walls of Waterfall from CC2? Because that would be really funny. Kind of a contrast. Project management jokes. Lol. Okay. So what are we doing here? First of all, what walls are these? Okay, so those go up there. I'm assuming we can get all of these. Don't tell me this is going to be one of those levels where we're going to have to be fooled about things and... Oh! This is color coordination, isn't it? Yeah, this is totally color coordination. That is cool. I was wondering what Jeffrey was going to do with that. But, wait a minute. How do we... Okay. First of all, where are we taking this guy? Probably over here. Let's just take a look at what we've got over here. And it looks like just a blue wall maze. So, I'm wondering if this level is basically taking the original and just turning it into maybe a difficulty level thing where you go through each section, and instead of the color thing, it's like this is the easy version and the next version's harder. Kind of like Pie Guy had that set, -1 or whatever it's called. I think was the name of it. And I think this uses roughly... No, it's not quite the same. I was going to say it's just the same path as the original, but it really isn't. Okay, so we can send some fireballs through here. Question, though, being... Is it just these two doors that we open up? Because that leaves us with another key, which I'm assuming we want to keep. We don't really need the buttons on those the blocks on those trap buttons. Alright, so that seems to be it. Let me just make sure that's all there actually is. I feel like either this is going to get harder because we didn't really use all the blocks or keys in this area. I have to assume it's going to get harder. I can't imagine it not at this point. Alright, so let's move on to room number 2. Woo! Okay, that was a little scary there. Okay, this is still fairly simple, although extracting a block to get from there may be a little bit interesting. Alright, so we know that when we're going to be going after yellow keys here, we get 2 of them this time instead of the 3. And in here we have blocks instead of the blue walls. Is this the same layout, though, as where the blue walls were? Because it feels very similar. I'm just going to clear out all this dirt before I touch anything. Well, I'll touch that. That's not really harmful. And that. And that. And that. Okay, so this is not so hard. So I can just push a block down here, right? I can totally do this. Okay. I can't take any with me, but... So if I did... Let's see. If I did something like this... I mean, the fireball's still going to go in the water, but I suppose that doesn't really matter, right? So now all I need to do is just get that chip right over there. I know this level is one of Jeffrey's favorites. I think it's... I mean, the original one. I think it's his number 2 favorite level, if I remember correctly. Alright, so I think that's all we can do here. So let's go into this room. Alright, so now we've got a Sokoban with some force floors. I really like how this set has a lot of Sokobans that are not just the typical, you know, thing that you can plug into a solver. Like, it actually just... This actually has some stuff that's CC specific, which is really appreciated. Okay, this could be interesting because I I'm not seeing a way out of that. Wait a minute. I just had that realization, but too late. Wait, I can push it in here. Never mind. Heh. Except now I gotta figure out a way to get that into place. How am I gonna... Oh boy, how am I gonna do that? I can't really nail anything in here, can I? Oh wait, I can totally put 2 here. That's a cool concept. I like being able to take stuff outside of the defined area. You guys know I love that kind of puzzle. Okay, now this one may be a little trickier. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now we got that set up. So, now the question is, what are we doing with this? There's no... We have to... Oh, we need to get a key first before we do anything else. So let's explore over here first. Get the key. And also see what we got over here. I hope there's no death traps in this area. And so far so good. Okay. What did he do with the bottom section where that cloner was? I'm curious to know what he did with that, because... Oh, there is a thing there. I wonder if that controls the amount of times you can actually clone a fireball. Oh, be careful, this button only works once. Okay, so that does confirm that. So that enables that to be used in a fun way. Okay, so from here, the fireball needs to go here, 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 here. That should work, right? Pretty sure that's accurate. Yep. That was really fun. I mean, I still like the original better, partially because I made it, but I still like what was done with this. I kind of wish there was a bit of a difficulty progression with some of the rooms, but I do like the variations and stuff. It was very well thought out. I'm still wondering if the right side area has some kind of similarity in structure between the 3 rooms, so I'll have to look at that after the fact. Alright, so what do you have next? Smoke inhalation. This looks like fireworks factory just looking at it, or at least the left side of it, which would be kind of an appropriate analog for this level. So it looks like we need to go over... Oops, I'm not sure if that was correct or not, so let's start over. There's this block here, and I'm not really sure if we're supposed to do anything with it. Let me just leave it there, just in case, because I see that bomb down there, and that makes me a little nervous. Okay, so we got fire boots here, which is good. If we press the tank button, we can come back through here. You'll pass through these teleports again later. Walls from Fireworks Factory. Okay, so with this, we can now go through here and then use this to go there. Is that how that works? I don't want to go back there yet, so let's go here for now. Alright, so we got this ball thing going on here. We can go down there, but then we'll either be trapped... Yeah, we will be trapped, 'cause I remember that being there. So we need to just go on the recessed wall and then come back. Alright, so this enables us to get to this. Okay. And then this guy, we're trying to get over there. Okay. I see what we're doing. For such a small space, the way that's being used is really fun. I like it. Alright, ooh, and we got an ice room? I think that was wrong. Yep, that was definitely wrong. Oops, and I think something happened with my my ongoing data transfer over on my new computer. I'm presently, right now while I'm recording this, I'm actually transferring all of my old stuff, like my LP videos that I recorded on my old machine to my new machine. So, I heard a dong noise, so I'm wondering if that means something went wrong or what. I'll check it out after we're done here. Okay, there we go. Probably could have boosted through that, but don't want to take the chance, you know. Can't afford to be too careful. Well, I guess you could. I guess if you're too careful, you could waste a lot of time, right? There we go. So now we can pass through that wall we went through earlier, and now that's open. Okay, so what are we doing out here? That's the question. I'm assuming that this is... Oh, it's invisible. Okay. So we got a dilemma here. Do we go left or... Okay, that answers that. I'm hoping we're going the right way. This is kind of a little concerning to me. Ah! I thought I was in line with the glider, so I went to the right, not realizing the glider was to the right. And it's kind of like... Okay, here's what I call it. I call it the banana peel phenomenon. Because, like, in Mario Kart, there's a tendency that everyone has when they... And I maybe not everybody. I know there's some super pro... Whoops. I know there's some super pro players for Mario Kart out there that could probably avoid this, but most people who play Mario Kart, whenever they see a banana, they fixate on it, and they eventually end up sliding into it, and then ending up, you know, wah, 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 wah. You know, that noise from Mario Kart 64. That's the best way I can represent that. Okay, that's a little bit faster using that recessed wall. But yeah, it's like, especially in the new Mario Karts where they brought coins back from Super Mario Kart, and that was silly. Why did I do that? Actually, you know what? Let me not go through that one. Let me go through this one. So yeah, in Super Mario Kart, they used to have the coins, right? And then they brought those back in Mario Kart 7 and 8. And nowadays, I'm finding it harder, actually, to not fall prey to the banana problem. Because sometimes I see bananas and think they're coins because they're both yellow. And I know that that's, you know, for someone who's watching someone to play the game, that feels like a bit of a silly mistake to make. And it is, you know, don't get me wrong. It's just when you're in the moment, you don't really think that hard. You're just trying to do well. Okay, we just blazed right through that. I would normally have boosted, but I didn't want to make any mistakes. Okay, I'm going to just see. I'm going to try to follow the right wall and see if anything happens. We know we can't go through there. We can't go through there. Or there. Or there. Okay, so we absolutely have to go this way. So apparently we could go that way as well, but I'm assuming we don't want to. Okay, so what do we have here? This is the part of the original level where the fireballs went through, right? So that's where the tank button is, but we really don't want to go down that way. So what I'm thinking is that we need to send a monster that way. That's my guess, and I'm wondering if it's this Paramecia here. Paramecium. That way we can get back into that spot over there. So 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we're not going to make that in time. So is there a way to block this up? Because that would be helpful. So if we... What can we do with this block, first of all? Can we even do anything right now with this block? See, the tanks are going down, and I don't see a good way to alleviate that problem. Because the room starts here. So going down is pretty much insta-kill, death stuff. So I think what we need to do is we need to bridge up this way. I think that's the only real option we've got. So that way we can actually go over here. And then I think this we use to block the tank. And then we can get over there. There we go. That worked out. Okay, so now we have a blue key. And a red key. And an invisible wall. Okay. So what can we do in here? There's a force floor thingamajiggy here. And this was one of the final rooms of the Sokoban portion of the original level. So what are we doing exactly? There's this block from earlier. Are we trying to navigate the block over this way? I don't see a path for it, so I'm assuming no. maybe we need to switch the toggle parity. I just find it strange that we've got this block here and no apparent place for it to go. Unless we send it back through the teleport. I mean, I guess you could do that. Let's try that. It's worth a shot at least. So we go here, 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 here. Ah, there we go. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, I don't know what that accomplished. We did something there. Can we switch that and then it does something different? Nope. Okay, I'm going to assume that we leave that be. Hopefully that is indeed the correct thing to do. The only thing is... Oh wait, that's not anything of consequence anymore, I don't believe. Now I forgot what the parity was when we first got in here. Oh man. Maybe it doesn't even matter. I don't know. Let's just leave it like that. Okay. Oh, I see. It positions the block here. Oh, okay. So now we could do our paramecia tricks here. And that enables us to get back through. Okay. I'm tracking with you now. And I just missed it because I hesitated. Oh, well. Okay. So now you're going to go down here, get in there. Going to blow that up. Okay, so now we're heading back into this area. And now that's completely blocked off. What? What did we miss there? Okay, we have to come back to that at some point. I'm going to still assume that we're doing that. Wait. No, the button's over there. So the paramecia is going to hit that button, and we're going to come all the way back this way without the fire boots. So somehow, we have to get through this while only using one of these. How are we supposed to do that? Because I'm not seeing a way to take this block into the bomb without using a second recessed wall. Are you guys seeing that? Because I'm not seeing it. I mean, I can show you. Watch. I go here first, right? So this is the path for later. And then I come back here. And then I got my block. You know, business as usual. Everything's hunky-dory. And then I have to use that recessed wall. Unless somehow I can... Can I just break the level and go through this way? I'm assuming that that is not correct. I'm going to assume that that is not at all what you're supposed to do. Right? Because that seems like cheating. Let's find out, though. Oh, we don't have the block here. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Man, I thought I was onto something there. I thought that would have been really fun. Okay. Can I avoid using that wall, the one that's immediately to my upward diagonal there? And I think the answer is no, because if I push this block into a corner, I won't be able to get to the bomb, so that's not going to work out. Yeah, I am not seeing a way around this. This seems impossible. I don't see how you can actually do this. Not without completely destroying your way back. But I have to get in there. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to get in there, right? What am I missing? Okay, we'll take the long way that time. Is there just something really stupidly obvious that I'm not seeing here? Because I can't get the block into here without the fire boots because of this thing. Like, that's a given, right? Oh, I can turn it around. Oops, not there. I can turn it around in that room, though. Okay. That answers our question now. All right, I think we got this. Okay, that is really clever. That is tricky, but that's really clever. And it even warns you you'll have to pass through them later. I kind of wish it said without fire boots, but I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't have fire boots later on anyway, so I mean, that's not really necessary. There we go. Okay. So the rest of this is pretty much a breeze. We can pretty much just get through this. Hopefully no problem at all. And we get the blue key. What? I thought I had plenty of clearance for that. Oh well. Okay. Try that way. I think that's the way we've been using, right? I like how the recessed walls, I don't know if they're the exact recessed walls from the original, but the idea of using recessed walls carefully from the original was kept here. That's pretty neat. Okay, go there. There. Get this guy. Alright, we're trucking along. We're moving here. We're getting there. Alright, so I don't think the toggle parity actually matters for the ending area. Okay, we made it. To the tanks of doom. Treachery and doom. Alright, so let's go this way. Avoid Mr. Paramecium. Do that just for fun. Okay. I'm just keeping them in the opposite state just in case, you know? Can't be too careful. So this really is pointless. There's nothing... It's just stuff there. Okay. I like that that's there, just so you don't get stuck in links. Especially so you don't get stuck in links. Alright, so now, with that done, we should be able to get the tanks blown up here. Okay. So now the Paramecium is hitting the trap button. I can hear it popping now. Alright, so now we move back through this maze over to the start. Good thing we took the left side trap earlier, or else this would have been a really short trip. I hope there's no way to get stuck here. Alright, so far so good. We're making it. Okay, now we're going on this side. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that is the end of Smoke Inhalation. Fun level, I really liked it. A little bit of a snafu there toward the end earlier, but I really love the twist there with the recessed walls. That was pretty clever. Alright, so moving on to a relaxing day at the beach. Is it so relaxing, though? Let's find out. This looks like Protect Your Fortress. And I'm a little nervous about pushing blocks down the chute, considering that there is an exit there. You know what? Let's read the hint first, then we'll see. Oh, we just flick them off. Are you supposed to do that? Maybe you're supposed to use these to cross. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know. I like how different this level looks. You know, even from Josh's other level based on this castle machinery. Okay, I can't do anything there. Yeah, what do I do here? There's nothing I can really accomplish with all this stuff in the way, is there? And I need that key if I'm going to get through a blue door, whether it's that one or some other one. So maybe what we're supposed to do is... Oh wait, we can do this. Sheepish grin. Oh wait, that was probably not right. I don't think that was correct. Because now I can't actually get over there. Can I? Uh-oh. Yeah, and I can't push blocks through there, so I'm not sure how I would get a block on this space that I'm sliding on there. Because I'm trying to get over there, presumably, to where those bombs are. Alright, let's restart this. I think I can see where this is going. Let's figure this one out. So, this allows us to push one down. I think that one's going to have to be the last one. That's that one right there. So let's focus on getting ones that we have to do down here first. So these three we know for sure we have to push these down here, right? Because there's no other place that will accept these. Wait a minute. There's also the issue of... Uh-oh. This could be problematic. Except not. Hang on. We do that one, then this one, then we go over here. Okay, that's how you get that done. Alright, so now we can cross into bomb territory. Except now I didn't go over to the other side earlier, so I don't know if that's going to bite me now. Maybe I need to go through here. Let's try that. I don't see any purpose for this block being here at the bottom, so I'm kind of a little bit curious about why that's even there. I don't want to push or commit to pushing anything yet. I like how this level is called A Relaxing Day at the Beach, but this level is a pretty interesting puzzle, so it's not really super relaxing per se. Do we just do that? I'm going to assume we do that. That makes sense. Alright, so let's cross over into this side now. So now the question is, where do we go from here? Because I see we got more blocks, we've got more bombs, we've got more things to collect. So this feels like we're working backwards. I'm just trying to figure out, first of all, is that a cloner? And where does it clone? I'm iffy about pushing that. I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, how are we going to get a block over here? I could... No, I can't. There's a bomb right there, so I can't really blow that up unless I can blow that up, but then I would push one up there or here, and then I would push it... No, wait a minute. Yeah, I could if I loop around this way. So is that how we do this? We got 2 blocks here, so that can help. I'm going to assume yes, because that seems to be the way forward, is going through the yellow door. Like, if that's the definition of going forward, then I think this is the way we arrive at that definition. In the more literal sense. Okay, here we go. Let's put that there. So this should work. There we go. Got another yellow. And it was yellow that got us here, so that doesn't do us any good over on that other side. Okay, so now we go up here. Oh, okay, there we go. So that does clone there. Good thing we didn't push a block down there earlier. So I'm going to make the assumption that this is designed to help us clog the entire slide. And I hope that's not wrong. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. More, 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 more. Do 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 do. Okay. So now we got that done. Question mark? Yes. Okay, we can go here now. So this enables us to go inside this room, which in turn allows us to move blocks this way. Ah, now we've got some water rooms. Fascinating. Are there things hidden under the blocks, I'm assuming? There's chips. Okay. Chips are nice. Don't tell me I ruined that. Okay, good. I can go out here. It's another good example of taking things outside of where you would think they're used. Just pointing that out. I'm just going to leave these extra ones, quote-unquote extra ones. I don't know if they're actually extra ones out here. Just in case we need to use them. Oops. I spring stepped into that. There we go. And then we got a room up here. And just these two left then. Alright. So that should be good on that end. I'm not sure where to now. Let's find out. Can we can get this key now. So the only question is, how do we get over there? I'm assuming through this path? Ah, okay, we need to push these blocks over here. So to do that, yeah, we have a full loop here, so that's good. So I can theoretically push all of them just within... Uh-oh. That could have been a bad idea. Okay, good. I was like, pushing that one first, nah, maybe not the best idea. But thankfully it's salvageable. Whew, I would have hated to have pushed all these blocks all over again. But hey, I do enjoy this level. This was fun. And it was pretty relaxing, even with the puzzly elements. Alright, it's not over yet though. We still have this last area to go. Do 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 do. All right, we get flippers. So it looks like we're gonna need to build a path, a continuous path that is, all the way over to there. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. I think this is doable. We just need 2 here, 3 there. Yeah, 2 there and 3 there. So I think that's, yeah, we can totally make that work. It's not like there's water under these, like in Coral Reef. Or underwater Sokoban. I like that random blob sitting in the middle there. That's pretty neat. This is another room that would be really interesting to optimize. Okay. I think these are... Yeah, those don't have anything. Alright, let's go. And exit. Woo! That was really fun. It was thoroughly entertaining, enjoyable. I love the way everything progressed. I appreciate the way you returned down the slide to the opening area. It's really the opening area I think that's the most challenging, and that's the way I typically like levels, so really well done. I liked that a lot. That was fun. Alright, next time we're going to take on Blue Wall Factory, but we'll do so in the next video. So until then, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side.